Did you see the tiger?
What?
There's a tiger. You guys see the tiger, right?
What are you smoking, Daddy?
But that was right there.
What are you doing up so late, son? It's almost 12 o'clock at night. Nothing, Dad. Just watching YouTube videos.
Take out the trash.
Well, here. Give me that remote. If we're gonna be up this late, you should at least be watching something educational. Hey, come on. What the heck, man? Oh, hush up, boy. We're gonna find you something nice and educational. Oh, look. Mr. Smiley Boy uploaded a new video. That's interesting. Here, let's watch this. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy this. But come on, Dad. These videos are so boring, too short, or just a little too educational. Dang it. Hush up, boy. I'm taking your remote until this video is finished. And I don't want to hear anything from you or your little friends watching this video talking about, well, Jordan doesn't actually have a dad. Oh, come on, Dad. He didn't even do the crash course intro correctly.
Today's subject.
Hurricanes. Hi, I'm Jordan Exum. This is not Crash Course, and my glasses are clear. Now, today we're going to be talking about hurricanes, but don't be swept away because a storm of information is coming your way. Now, before we can actually talk about hurricanes, we really have to understand what they are. They're really much more simple than you think. They're just a simple system of thunderstorms that rotate at a constant speed of at least 75 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. Now, if we go over to our whiteboard, we can really understand what we're talking about. These storms often form over the Atlantic Ocean, often as tropical waves, as the weather systems move westward through the tropics. Thank you, me at the whiteboard, also known as the TV. Now, let's go over to digital me, where we go more in depth. These storms form as warm ocean air rises into the storm, forming an area of low pressure underneath. All of this causes air to rush in from the bottom. The air then forms clouds by rising and cooling, causing thunderstorms that then power the hurricane.
Fun fact of the day.
Hurricanes are measured by the Saffir-Simpson scale, ranging from 1 to 5, with 1 being the weakest and 5 being the strongest. You know, one question I don't get asked a lot in my very unprofessional life is, how do hurricanes get their names? Hurricanes get their names from one of 6 preset lists. These lists are ran by the World Meteorology Organization. These lists are rotated every 6 years, which means the 2024 list will only be seen again in 2030, and hurricanes are only given names to make it easier to track them. So now you know why your ex-wife's name is being said on national television and says she's destroying all of Florida. Well, another question I don't get asked a lot is, what are the differences between hurricanes and other natural weather phenomena, like cyclones and typhoons? Well, that's actually kind of simple. You see, there are no differences because they're all the same things. You see, hurricanes happen in the Atlantic Ocean, cyclones happen in the Northern Indian Ocean, and typhoons happen in the Pacific Ocean. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I in pajama pants? Well, because I didn't think I would have to record my bottom half. 2, why am I not wearing socks? Because it's my own house. 3, why was there a hard cut to me laying down in my gaming chair? Well, because I didn't feel like adding a transition because that would take too long. And 4, what was the I'm not editing that out. What was the first ever recorded hurricane? Well, that's an answer that Digital Me can answer. July 16th, 1494, Christopher Columbus experienced the first recorded hurricane while sailing south of Cuba on his second voyage to the New World. After an excursion to Jamaica, his ships were anchored to what is now Santa Cruz in this great storm. After the storm, he later wrote to the Queen explaining his experiences during the storm. He assured her that his dedication to God and the extension of the Spanish monarchy would compel him to face such dangers. Well, now you know a whole lot of new information you're probably never going to use again about hurricanes. Make sure you subscribe to Mr. Smiley Boy with an I, and we'll catch you on the flip side. It is time for the bloopers. Hi, I'm Jordan Exum. This is Drash Dorse, and my glasses are clear. Most importantly, today we're going to be talking about hurricanes and their history. So don't get swept away because of... So don't get swept away. Why did I sound like a robot? Now, before we talk about hurricanes, we must understand what they are. They're much simpler than you think. They're a system of... Now, before we talk about hurricanes, we actually have to understand what they really are. Well, they're much more simpler than you think. They're just a system of thunderstorms with a defined circular inside rotating at a constant speed. At a constant rotation. Really are. They're just a simple system of much more simple than you think. They're just a system simple of... Star, be quiet. These storms often form over the Atlantic Ocean. Hurricanes are measured by the... That was cringy. These are often rotated. They're rotated every 6 years. Well, that's actually kind of simple. You see, Cytunes. Well, that's actually kind of simple. There is no difference. Atlantic Ocean. July 16th, 1494, Christopher Columbus experienced the first recorded hurricane while sailing south of Cuba. On his second voyage, while sailing south of the I'm going to burn my house down. I wasn't recording the whole time. Alrighty, guys, I'm standing in front of what is one of my most cherished areas in my room, the freaking corner. And then over here, we're gonna go over to where I hang up all of my artwork, my trophies, and this is where I'm going to show off and announce the bloopers. So say it with me, guys. It is time for the bloopers. By the way, teachers, I don't want you guys looking at my floor. Hold on. By the way, teachers, I'm sorry. I know I probably riled up the class because I just put in like 3 minutes worth of bloopers, but trust me, it was worth it.
That's the question. Who will group be tonight? That's the question. Hey, what are you hiding? What you doing when you go? Nothing wrong being private.
You know what? It wasn't that bad. That's what I thought. Now go to bed. God.